Got you. Mace. Glad you
I know I'm
made
late.
it.
I had to smoke that Ahmad Brighton pack real quick. I had to get that out of my system. But I know I'm late.
Talk to me
Let's
about your
see.
Ravens. What
I
happened?
mean, we are who we are. We can't beat Mahomes. Lamar, much like the game that we had against the Titans in the playoffs last year, Lamar was putting it where it needed to be. His accuracy is actually improving. You know, the big narrative, it's always going to be this way for agile quarterbacks. He can run, but can he throw? Lamar's accuracy is improving phenomenally. And when I say phenomenally, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be like he's on a Russ or an A-Rod or Mahomes level. No, he's not on that level. But I am very impressed with what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing a lot of drops. It reminds me of what I saw from the 15-1 Panthers squad in the playoffs. A lot of drops on behalf of, you know what? I'm not going to act like I know those guys' names. I don't know their names.
Junior. We got you, buddy. Ted Ginn Jr. and the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, wait, hold on. Was Kelvin Benjamin on that team? I don't know. He might have been.
He was hurt.
Yeah.
So, but Maceo, let me ask you a question real quick while we're on the – because I agree with you. Lamar is coming a great thrower. I love the balls he throws from the pocket. The spiral is beautiful. But when it comes to Lamar, I just believe he's very quick when he doesn't see – because he's not like most running quarterbacks we've seen in the past where you look to that first read and you're gone. He goes through his progression and then he's gone. Something I think Lamar could really benefit from is going through those progressions and then using his quickness to, and that's what I believe Mahomes and Russell Wilson have almost perfected, Rodgers as well, is staying there until deciding, hey, now it's time to go. Because those options are very much coming open and he's already gone. He's getting those 10 yards by the time, but it's a big play that he then has to come back and then is looking for that big play down the stretch.
He does get those 10 yards oftentimes, but I actually 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you on this. Lamar, one thing that I think he could probably go, I mean, I don't know, this isn't a real thing, but I would like to see Lamar learn from Cam Newton footage, because one thing about Cam Newton is he has his pocket presence is and his footwork in the pocket are so elite that he is constantly resetting his feet and constantly assessing his progression at the same time. And he escapes at the right time. As you said, Lamar, you know, he's better than a Michael Vick in terms of Vick might just read his X and his Z receiver and then take off. You know, Lamar is a little bit better than that, but he does seem a little fidgety under pressure. I saw that was a huge expose I saw against the Chiefs. They would send 5 or 6. He gets real fidgety, and Lamar gets sacked way too much, in my opinion, for a quarterback with his athleticism. He gets sacked a lot because of his lack of maturity in terms of how he operates and maneuvers around the pocket. So that is the next thing that I think will take him, you know, up a notch, you know, in terms of not even in terms of like the rankings of NFL quarterbacks, but in terms of like how his personal development will look in the next coming weeks, in the next couple of years. I need him to, I mean, you know, he's 21-1 in the regular season when it's not against the Chiefs. So, right. I mean, this is really just a small, minute thing. But if you're a Ravens fan like I am, you know that, I mean, I'm not going to say nobody's a threat because we just got beat by the Titans in the playoffs. But we know that the only team better than us on our best days are the Chiefs. That is a big component of us being able to improve and eventually maybe being able to surpass them, along with we got to stop these drop passes, though. That's another thing. We lost our discipline against the Chiefs. We are a running team. We were not running. We were throwing on first and second down. I did not like that. You give it to Ingram, give it to Gus. You know, Gus came off of 2 pretty good weeks. But the Ravens overall were in a good spot. I'm just nervous. I'm always going to be nervous against the Chiefs. Anyone else, I don't really care. But the Chiefs, and they were dicing us up. It's not just Lamar. They were killing us. They were destroying us. Travis Kelce was murdering us in the first half. And the second half. We, like, every time Travis Kelce moved to the outside, ran an out route or a corner route, it's like he caught the ball, he caught it, he was wide open. Our young linebackers need to improve their zone coverage awareness. They need to improve their discipline. But I would love for Bieniemy to get out of Kansas City, because send him to Atlanta, bro. Because I'm tired of him, bro.
Keep him over there. Keep him over there.
No, he needs to get out of here, bro.
What I noticed, and this is this is something I noticed that is very different with teams who let a great player go. But I definitely think y'all missed Earl Thomas on Monday. But the thing that I think is impressive for the Ravens is nobody brought it up. Nobody said his name. Nobody alluded to the fact that he wasn't there for the big down play shots. And I think that's good for y'all down the stretch, knowing that y'all believe that y'all have it. And then y'all come and sign Marlon Humphrey to an extension. So do I think y'all have the pieces? Yes, y'all have the depth. Y'all have the quarterback. I do not believe y'all are made to play from behind, though. If y'all fall from behind, the run game goes out the window. And I think that's Lamar's biggest threat, is being able to run those zone reads, get those things going on play action. Because I think that's where Mark Andrews comes alive the most. I also think it probably was a little different ball game for him, having to be that number one option, knowing, hey, I'm coming to you. We need you to make a play, and he wasn't ready to make it. And that's why I alluded to, shout out every yards matters, the Ravens taking a chance on AB. They need that outside weapon, that guy that you can say, hey, we got to come to you to make a play. Because Hollywood, he's just not ready yet, man. And I hate to say it, I thought this year would be a little bit different, but I'm just not seeing that explosion that I once saw out of him. I know he had the surgery and everything, but I'm not seeing him take that step yet. I know it's pretty early in the season, but I've yet to see it. I've also yet to see Lamar go at him in that capacity and say, I need you right now. So something has to give. But week 8, I think we could see AB and the Ravens having some conversation.
Gotcha.
This has been the story of us since we got Lamar. We need a W. We need a wide receiver one. We don't have one. We have 2 receivers who would be really good in the slot, in Hollywood and Willie Snead, and we have tight end Mark Andrews. We need that wide receiver one. We need it. We just need a route runner. We just need a guy who can create a little bit of separation. Like we need, but I don't think it's going to be because AB is dealing with a lot in court right now. His lawyer is.
I know y'all were talking to Dez, though. Do you think that's a move they can make?
I think the Dez trainers. I think Dez is no. I don't see that coming to fruit. He hasn't played in. When did he last play? 3 years ago?
4 years? 3 years? Mm-hmm.
No, Dez, no, bro. It ain't no Dez. It ain't no Dez, ain't no AB. He's dealing with a lot in court. His lawyer just left him in court. He's dealing with sexual assault allegations. I'm maybe against my better judgment. I'm definitely take a chance on him, but he just got too. He is too much, bro. So I don't know. We might have to joke. We might just have to go get Jamar Chase in the draft. No, I'm just kidding. We're not getting him. That's not happening.
How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that?
But that's not happening. I'm just messing with you.
Thinking.
I wanted to see Derek's reaction.